Greetings, pilgrims, and welcome to another episode of Polygon Pilgrimage. I apologize today, I have a bit of a cold, but I wanted to show you guys something neat that I discovered recently. As you may have seen on Facebook and other social media, recently I've been working on a trailer for the Int project, and I wanted to show you how I did the camera fly-through for that, which you'll see the trailer eventually, it's not done yet. But I want to show you how to do a camera fly-through here inside of Unity, and so share some of the things that I've learned. So here we are with a scene here, and I'm using the a bit of the sewer kit just as an example. And what I want to do is animate this camera to fly through the environment here. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to select the camera, and I'm going to go over and say Add Component, and I'm going to add Miscellaneous and Animator. Okay, not Animation, but Animator. There we are, Animator. So now if we go up to Window, Animation, I know it's confusing, Animator, then Animation, you get this window appears. This is a keyframed animation. If you're not familiar, basically you put actions at certain time intervals and it will go through them, and we'll have an example of that here in a moment. So I'm going to click on this, and it's going to prompt me with a window to say, I need you to save your animation somewhere. So I'm going to call this FlyThrough, and I'm going to click Save. Now it knows that I want to do an animation. You'll notice that these actually turn red, I believe, to say that we're now animating. So I'm going to click this button here. Change our sample rate to 30 frames per second. And I'm going to click this button to say, save a keyframe. Now I'm going to go to my rotation, and I'm just going to click and rotate ever so slightly. I don't really want to rotate at all. I just want to add a rotation keyframe. There we are. And I'm going to go back to my movement. Now, we have to decide what we want to do here. And what we want to do is we want the camera to fly down along the pipe, or down along the tunnel rather. We get to about here, and then we want it to turn the corner. Okay? So what I'm going to do is, in my animation frame window here, I'm going to use the scroll wheel here, pardon me. I bring it out to about 5 seconds. So right there. 5 seconds or 150 frames. And now I'm going to select my camera and just move it until it reaches the point that I want it to start the turn, right about here. And you'll notice now it automatically put 2 more keyframes for me. This one just tells you that there is a keyframe for this particular time segment. The next keyframe lines up with the position. So as I scroll the time frame here, you'll see over the course of 5 seconds, it's going to travel this distance. Okay, that's pretty good. Let's do a little bit more. I'm going to scroll this out just a bit further, and I'm going to go all the way to 8 seconds. So now at 8 seconds, I want the camera to turn this corner to come to about here, and I also want it to rotate. And like about that. So now as you pull back, you notice that the rotation has not kept up with where I was at. It starts off okay, but then it goes from there all the way to here, and it's kind of looking at the wall most of the time. And the reason for that is we don't have another keyframe here yet. So I'm going to select this rotation, copy it, come here to 5, and, oh, I'm sorry, I did a double copy. Copy this, and paste. So now you'll notice as I scroll, the camera does not rotate yet because it's got the same rotation set twice, and then it has a new rotation set for as it turns this corner. And you can see we can adjust this by saying about here. I really would like it to be more in the center, so I just do that, and now it will correct for that as we start the keyframe. And the keyframing is a great technique to learn because it's very valuable. As I can take this and say I want it to be a little further out towards the edge wall. There you go. You can really kind of plan out really nicely all of your movements. Now if we want to see this, the animation will play automatically as soon as we hit play to the scene. So I'm going to go to my game view, make sure maximize on play is set. I'm going to close this, and I'm going to just click play. And there we go. Automatically, it starts to play the animation that we have set up for it. And there we are, nice smooth turn around the corner there, and it will automatically loop. So what I've essentially done, what you'll see in about a few weeks' time here, is I've decorated a scene. I've created a camera fly-through. We have all kinds of nice animations and things in there, particle effects. It's really nice and flashy. and it loops itself. So then as it loops, I just record it and then send the footage over to our voiceover guy, our sound guy, and they add all the final touches to really bring it to life. So I'm really excited for you guys to see that, and I hope that you guys have found this useful. And again, just to recap, you select the object that you want to animate, and it can be a door, it can be a camera, whatever you like. Add an animator object under Add Component, Miscellaneous, Animator, and then bring up the animation, which is under Window, Animation, or you can do Control-6. We'll bring that up as well. So I hope this has been useful to you guys. Send me your, in-game, fly-throughs, your cutscenes you create with this. You can script them to turn on and off. And if you have any questions, of course, always feel free to ask. I hope you guys have enjoyed very much. And as always, keep practicing, get better, and I will see you next time as the pilgrimage continues.